We are at 135 Weymouth Court. So on the front wall, you have this large front window. The blinds do stay. They have the drapery rods installed up above, but these are just stationary for the look. It doesn't go all the way across. And then you have the transom up there to allow more light in. Gas fireplace, and then they have the mount for a TV above it. These are real hardwood floors. It looks a little more red on my screen than it does in person. I think that's just the way the light's hitting it. But the way it looks kind of like over here, where it's more neutrally brown, that's what it looks like to my eye in person. But like here, it looks really red on my phone. But then when I look at it in person, it's not as red. So from the living room, you can go here as the separate dining, the large casing. These ceilings are a little bit higher. So they do have some great like height to them. I'm trying to find all the light switches. So you can see, this is a really good size dining room, or it could also be set up as like a sitting room or office. The light fixture is gold with a black band around it, and then you can't really see inside. Same thing with the drapes in here. They're really more for looks. And then the large back window, so I'm sure you'd have some great light in here if you opened all of it up. Space in the kitchen as we go through. You could have a small table or maybe a couple of sitting chairs. So the granite, all of this is kind of like metallic flakes, and it sparkles when the light hits over it at different angles. Wine glass rack, white subway tile backsplash all the way around. Just like a little decorative rod back there that you could hang pots, pans off of. Here is the stove. It's kind of like, oh, there you go. You have an upper oven and a lower oven. This would be really more for like keeping things warm. And this would be the main oven. And then it says all of the different settings. Just like a little bit of a gap. They do sell, I've seen on Amazon, these little kits that you can get that just kind of keep something back there. So food and sauces and such do not go behind your stove. The wood in here looks pretty good. There's a couple of spots that maybe like when they restained it, they've kind of worn a little bit, but overall it looks to be in pretty good condition. And then as you can see, you come right back through here and it takes you from the living room. So it's all pretty open to each other. The back door is here. So when you come out, here is the deck. It's kind of like a bluish gray. It looks more blue in person than it does on my screen. Here is the backyard. And then it goes down. Back of the home. There is like a little bit of staining on the shingles. Kind of like if you can see, that house has the staining. But that's pretty common, especially over some time, especially in our area, for that to happen. And then standard size pantry, it does go over a little bit in on each side, and then they put in an additional shelf up there. Staying down on the main floor off of the living room, you turn here, there's a hallway and another pantry closet here, so just right off of the kitchen. Thermostat here. It is set to 65, and it says that it is 65 in the house. I'm just going to crank it up to 67. We can see how long that takes. When you come down the hallway, there's immediately a closet under the stairs. And this is the access door for the garage. It is a side load garage, so you pull up in the driveway. It is here on the side. Each bay has its own individual door. The doors are insulated, so that will help keep it a little bit warmer in here during the winter. They have a water purification system, and here's the hot water heater. It does not appear to be newer. It does not have an expansion tank, so that's something that an inspector might flag. But if it's still in good working order, that is great. Coming back down the hallway, we do have a half bathroom here for guests. You have the vanity with the medicine cabinet. And then here they kind of have this cute little caddy, so you can put toilet paper, towels, anything for your guests. And then at the very end of the hallway, we have a walk-in laundry room. The floor is ceramic tile. And we have a spot here for your washer and dryer and iron rack. And then here's for like brooms, mops, and such. On the main floor, there are no lights. That is a fan, but not an actual light. They're probably low light people. They like lamps like me. So here's the walk-in closet. They have all of the racks, all of these dividers for shoes and such, and they come out, so if you don't want those, you can just toss them. Extra racks at the top, great for purses, shoes, anything that just needs out of space. Another rack here, and then the rod, so if you need to reach up and grab anything, it is there. And a little bit more light. These ceilings in here are really high. I'm going to open the blinds to try to give you a little bit more light. Now for the TV, when we go into the bathroom, it looks like they've recently had the floors redone. A marble pattern tile, and it is glossy. It is not matte finish. Around the corner, the toilet is tucked. Back here, we have a towel rack with additional shelving, and then a walk-in tile shower. And then a jetted tub. And they used the same tile on the floor as the surround, and then in the shower, they did this fun chevron style. The only thing really left in here to do to update it completely would be just changing this out to possibly like a white and gray quartz, and then that would just tie it all in together really nicely. Now we'll come on down. We'll head upstairs. Solid wood stairs. Nice landing area. Once you get upstairs, they do have carpet. The first room here on your left is the bonus room. And again, no lights. They just must really like fans. This room is very dark. I cannot tell if this paint is black or dark brown. Let's try to get a little bit of light in here. This would be a great movie room. But yeah, the fans are here and there are no lights, so you definitely need lamps or just go ahead and change that out. So when we came up the stairs, you can see small landing here, long hallway there, but then there is also this room up here. You have the guest bathroom. The color looks a little more blue on my screen than it does in person. It's a little deeper and darker in person. So we have the shower and toilet in here. Towel racks, toilet paper holder, blinds for privacy. The curtain rod does curve out, just allowing you to have that little bit more space in the shower without the curtain hitting you. Coming on down the hallway, we have the second bedroom here on the left. Good size. Double door closet. I've left an organizer in here for you. We'll put that up to 65, see if it kicks on. Just heard it. Yep, there it goes. Carpet doesn't look bad. It's definitely a little bit older just by the color and style of it, but it definitely, like, you could move in and I'm not seeing any major stains, rips, tears. There is a little bit of drywall, like where the drywall seam line is, has separated. A home inspector would definitely be able to tell you if it's a serious item. Most of the time they're going to tell you to patch and paint it, and it's just normal. And then up here we have another primary bedroom. This is a really good size room. So much storage. And then over here you do have the bathroom. Toilet and walk-in shower. And this does have a sit-down bench in it. So you have 3 bedrooms upstairs, 2 full baths upstairs. The primary bedroom downstairs, along with a half bath for guests. They have a lot of the lights labeled. This wall, maybe when they were moving, it did get a tiny bit scuffed, but this is probably the most markings that I have seen. Let's go check that HVAC really quickly. See if it's heating up at all. Yep, I set it to 67 and it's already at 67. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that down because we are starting to get snow and I don't want their electric bill to be outrageous. And as we go down the front, it is in a cul-de-sac. You have a good amount of space between you and your neighbors here because both of your driveways run in between your home. Flower bed goes all the way around and across the front. And then driveway comes in. Good sized parking area. You can be able to back up and turn around.